Jim, the Western Conference semifinal. Game 2, two great teams. What can I say?
No need to say anything else, Don. We're going to get the message delivered by the St. Louis Blues and the Detroit Red Wings. That's offside. Lidstrom is hurting. You know what's wrong, Don?
I think he's holding his ribs. They must be pretty sore or cracked.
We figured his injury may be too bad to play with.
And we were right. He's going to the locker room.
Smolinski knocks the puck loose.
Oh! And you thought the crash of 29 was something.
Tungay shoots! Brathwaite hangs on for the whistle. Mellenby. Salvador. Joseph denies him. Brewer. The Blues go offside. The face-off goes to Detroit. Smolinski. Smolinski gets the puck. Nylander, one-timer. Brathwaite stoned him cold. St. Louis is watching in horror. One of their players can't get up. McInnes looks like he'll be out of this game for a while.
But he could still be back. Come on, think positive.
Tungay takes his stick in both hands and really nails his opponent.
I know he got caught up in the heat of the moment, but cross-checking is a bad thing to do.
Varlamov. Pusher grabs the puck. Corso. Varlamov now with it. Detroit gets a hold of it. Solani goes offside and the play is stopped. Robitaille. Robitaille! Kachuk with the puck.
Through his legs and
he scores! Beauty!
Up, up, and away. It made the shooter's day.
St. Louis goal, scored by
Shanahan.
number 7, Keith Kachuk, assisted by number 14.
Yager shoots! Gusarov gets in the way! Shoots the puck. Brathwaite makes the save.
Attention shoppers, the net is now closed.
Corso. Varlamov gets pushed off the puck. Timonen corrals it. Shanahan. Shanahan. Brathwaite. Great save.
I bow in his presence.
Delmore. Drake gets the puck. Stillman now has it. The Blues come in offside. The face-off goes to Detroit. Shanahan. Shanahan takes control of the puck. Fired it hard. Blocked. Eastwood. Papineau took the puck. Shot on the left. Blocked. Shanahan scoops up the loose puck. Short pass. It's one-on-one. The door is shut by Brett. Uh-oh, we've got a little altercation on the go.
And I don't think this one's going to be settled through arbitration.
He seems pretty happy about winning that one, Don.
Well, you know how it is. You tag him, and then you're it.
Penalty to number 47.
Kachuk.
A
Blocked.
5-minute major
White.
for fighting.
Offside.
Penalty to number 44. Chris Helder. A 5-minute major for fighting.
The face-off goes to Detroit. Shanahan. The net comes loose and play is stopped. The face-off goes to Detroit. Robitaille. Lemieux controls the puck. Detroit now with it. Solani. Gusarov jumps on the loose puck. Ferrero took it. Varlamov has it now. Offside, St. Louis. Neuendijk. Iserman gets laid out.
Now that's high-octane driving. Now the players get a few minutes of rest, some coaching advice, and if they're lucky, maybe someone's mom brought some oranges.
Tickets are available at the box office.
Welcome back to the game, everybody.
Jim, I haven't seen this much hard-hitting action since the concession stand.
Let's get back to the game. Robitaille. Solani fires it. Salvador. Stillman gets the puck. Mellenby has it. Drake. Stillman now with it. Drake scoops it up. Lemieux, Brathwaite with a brilliant save.
Goalie 1, shooter 0.
Stillman slaps it. Joseph made the save. Solani got the puck. Lemieux gets checked. Delmore gets hold of the puck. Stillman grabbed it. It's one-on-one.
How come when I try that, I always end up falling on my face?
Lemieux. Solani now with the puck. Taken out. Salvador takes possession of the puck. Neuendijk turned away.
He denied them, Jim. Plain and simple.
Dimitra. It's one-on-one. Delmore scoops up the loose puck. Turned away.
The blocker. Every shooter's nightmare come to life.
Joseph denies him.
The goalie made that shot look like a waste of everyone's time.
White gets dropped.
He takes one that's more painful than getting audited.
Waite grabs the puck. He gets laid out.
I spy with my little eye a massive bashing.
Brathwaite with a tremendous save.
He moves faster than a cheetah with a can tied to its tail.
St. Louis wins the race and beats out the icing call. Chatan. Neuendijk took the puck. Lemieux shoots quickly. Oh, he missed. Yager, he scores!
He went upstairs, and the ref didn't have to. It was a nice, clean goal. Did you see the way the puck curved slightly on its way to the net? That's how you can tell which hemisphere we're in.
Detroit has evened it up as we approach the end of the second.
Is this what they mean when they
Scores! Top shelf!
He was hoping the goalie was in the basement, so he sent it upstairs.
Joe Neuendijk.
They come up with a big play to give them the lead.
They say that all goals are created equal, unless they give your team the lead.
St. Louis beats out the icing call.
And by number 89,
Timonen.
Brendan Shanahan.
Tanguay. Smolinski shoots it. Kachuk takes it. Wait, shot it. Stone cold by Joseph. Timonen. Tanguay with the puck. Detroit gobbles it up. Smolinski. Tanguay grabbed it. St. Louis with it now. Shoots it hard. Play is stopped while the glass is replaced. Looks like the fans got a bit of a shock there.
But the glass is back in, and we're ready to go.
Papineau. Muscled off the puck.
Some hits will make a guy see stars. I guess you could call it a constellation prize.
Nylander. Eastwood hits him. He jumps on the loose puck. Low. Grabs it. He gets laid out.
There was so much turbulence there, I just spilled my roasted almonds.
Nylander. Delayed call. Pusher will go to the box for cross-checking.
Look at how smoothly that penalty box door swings open to let him in, Jim. They must oil it on a regular basis.
Detroit has a chance to open up its offense.
A one-man advantage like this can be a huge factor.
The Blues dump the puck in. Lemieux is in. Solani scores top shelf. Awesome shot on that goal.
Yeah, you could sell that guidance system to the military.
Detroit has got to feel good about doubling their lead there.
I expect the mood in the locker room to be anywhere from cautious optimism to overjoyed jubilation. It's hard to tell exactly, though. Ah, yes, between periods. My Pee-wee coach told me that's when I played my best hockey. Hi, and welcome back to the Hockey Mayhem. Let's get on with it.
Photographs of your favorite players,
Mellenby.
as well as a complete team.
He gets laid out.
I believe his official title is Strong Arm Tactician.
Yager. Shanahan now with the puck. Salvador. Detroit gets it. Timonen, quick shot from the left. Saved by Brathwaite.
And that save was all about the goaltender's confidence.
Brathwaite hangs on for the whistle. The faceoff goes to the Red Wings. Denied by Brathwaite.
See what comes from reading the play, Jim? He was one step ahead of the shooter.
Brathwaite freezes the puck. Yzerman wins the draw. White shoots the puck. Dimitra takes over. Delayed call coming up. And they get called for icing. There's a penalty coming up. There's going to be a penalty. Brewer will serve time for elbowing.
This player is going to spend some quality time with the timekeeper in the penalty box.
Delmore gets hold of the puck. Lemieux nails him. Chelios takes control of the puck. Shanahan corrals it. St. Louis has it now. It's one-on-one. Dimitra backhands it. Stillman scoops up the loose puck. Joseph gets the wood on it. St. Louis sees the clock run out on its power play. Blocked. Drake jumps on the loose puck. Shanahan moved it. Lemieux. Brewer. Brathwaite turned the shot away.
He came, he saw, he saved.
Brathwaite made the huge save. Brathwaite hangs on for the whistle. Timonen cranks it. Stoned by Brathwaite.
That could have been goal number 1 for him. Instead, just a shot.
Brathwaite freezes the puck. St. Louis picks it up. Drake. Stillman. Mellenby takes it. The Blues dump it. Grabbed by Detroit. Timonen. Lemieux moved it. Robitaille has it now. St. Louis gets a hold of it. Play is stopped while the glass is replaced. That'll make you think twice about buying front row tickets.
Those fans will be picking glass out of their hair for a week.
Stillman. Dimitra grabs the puck. The Blues cleared it down the ice. St. Louis wins the race and beats out the icing call. Grabbed by Detroit. Timonen. Shanahan. It's one-on-one. St. Louis puts its third line out. Brathwaite freezes the puck. The action will resume once the glass is replaced. Wait, thrashed!
And judging by the expression on his face, I'd say that probably didn't feel so good.
Kachuk! Saved by Joseph!
A well-placed hand puppet could have stopped that shot.
Nylander. Nylander blasts it! Wade takes control of the puck. Fires! Door slammed shut by Joseph!
When it comes to the net, he's got more moves than an electric trout.
Smolinski now has the puck. Saved by Brathwaite!
Ah, yes, one of my favorite treats as a child. Save on a stick.
White. Tanguay. Tanguay! Chelios with the puck. Brathwaite stoned him.
He takes pride in keeping the net 100% puck-free.
St. Louis has pulled the goalie.
For our novice users, that means there's an extra attacker. But if you're pulling your goalie, I bet you already knew that, so it turns out I'm just blowing hot air.
Robitaille jumps on the loose puck. Empty netter!
Here's some advice for all you kids out there. Set the puck soaring, and you'll do some scoring.
Detroit goal.
Dimitra.
Scored by number 20.
With moves like that, he could win this game all by himself.
Kachuk gets caught offside and play is stopped. The face-off goes to the Red Wings. Shanahan. Detroit gets called on a two-line pass. Hunger shoots! Blocked. Dimitra shoots it! Blocked! Yager. Salvador. It's one-on-one. Wait, gets hold of the puck. Yager now has it. Brathwaite denied him. Mellenby. Wait, put the puck between his skates.
And skates away.
It's over. Detroit gets to file back into the locker room ahead by 2 games with a win under its belt.
Since we both know they're not wearing belts, I assume he meant they have a win.